Hello everyone, and welcome to today's read. We're doing something a little different. I wanted to do a love and partnership read, but specifically for our Ace and Aro family. Because, yeah, I feel like that's something that's maybe overlooked a little bit. So I would like to do a reading just for our Ace Aro peeps. However, if you want to listen in, if you're not Ace Aro, that is perfectly fine. You may get a message. You never know. Partnerships, platonic, love, however you see it, is all valid. So I've got two piles right now. We kind of just... this just came to us, so I have not done much planning, and we're just going to roll with it. So, yeah. So pile one. I just have two piles right now, because I just have these two little figurines, and one is a stone owl. And your card is peppermint. Ooh, let's get that in frame. Peppermint with success. Pile two, you have this cute little stone turtle. And the card is... I saw Dahlia and refinement, and I almost said alignment, and I don't know why. Anyways, oh my god, get in the frame. Hi, yeah. All right, so we have our stone turtle and refinement for pile two. So feel free to pause the video here if you need to take a little extra time, decide which pile you want to do. But if not, I will see you in your read. Hello, pile one. If you chose pile one, you chose this cute little stone owl and the card of success, which is the number 20. It's also a fire sign. We have the symbol of Libra and also a key here, which is lovely. All right. And again, this is going to be a kind of love and partnership read for Ace and Aros. So if that is something you are interested in, because again, the Ace spectrum is very broad. Like within itself, there's a lot of categories that people identify with, or sometimes they don't identify with any of them, and they just identify with the Ace kind of umbrella, and that's again perfectly valid. But we're just going to take a look with that kind of mindset. So we're not looking at, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. We're not looking at anything love as in sexual. We're looking at things from intimacy, yes, but not physical intimacy. We're looking at it from emotional intimacy or mental intimacy. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And if that's not your vibe, that is perfectly a-okay. I'll be doing other love readings, and there are so many amazing love readings here on YouTube. You will find the read that is right for you, I promise. But I just felt called to do one for our Ace and Aro lovelies today. And also, if you like this little notepad, a friend of mine goes by the name of Butte Art, is an artist based in Hawaii, and they do some really adorable, cute stationery and washi tape and all kinds of stuff, and I will link them in the description. Okay. Oh, I'm a little flummy today. I don't know why. All right, let's get our tea leaves out. Oh. All right. Stone's just coming out. This is... oh, okay, so this is a piece of petrified wood, which I love. I'm gonna keep them there. I feel like they wanted to come out. All right. Okay. So what do we have for pile one with our owl? And we're looking at relationships, platonic intimacy, without romance, without Yeah. It's hard to explain sometimes, because I myself, I'm in the Ace spectrum. I kind of identify as like demi or gray demi, but it can be difficult sometimes to explain Ace and Aro to others. So if you know, you know. I will do my best. I promise. I will try my best. Oh, knocking the camera around. Okay, so God, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang. All right. So we have harp. Great happiness. Oh my God, I love it. Yes. Thank you. Awesome. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Wishbone. A wish granted. And Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Oh my goodness, I love this. Looking at like a relationship reading for my Ace Aro peoples. I love this. So before we get into the tarot, I'm feeling like, especially with our little owl here, owls, yes, are nocturnal creatures, but they also have incredible eyesight and hearing. Like, wow, their hearing is amazing. An advice from a friend. Okay. So if you are someone who is already in a relationship, I feel like things are in a very good place, a very comfortable place. You've built a solid foundation. And right now, even if you are going through some obstacles, some transitions, perhaps, financially, certainly that can be a big thing. And I see a key here, so I don't know if maybe there's like a house involved or a living space, a shared living space. That could be something that yourself and your partner are moving towards. And it could be something you've really wanted for a while. For a long time. Maybe there's a puppy dog involved. I don't know. A furry friend, a furry baby. If you're someone who's looking for a partner, and I say partner in the sense of like a platonic life partner. This is someone, you know, again, you share an intimacy on an emotional and mental and spiritual level. Without any physical intimacy. This is a person that's your person. I am seeing you finding someone who absolutely fits you. They are the lock to your key. Like, and again, I don't mean that ever in a sexual sense, because I just, sometimes it takes a minute for me to catch up and be like, oh, right, that is also, people use that to refer to, or not. But you are moving towards an energy of, yeah, you're moving towards some really nice energy. And it could be like that other person that's coming to you. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't know them yet. You know, they are also looking for you. They're also looking for you. We have Libra here. I think of the scales. They're that person that just balances you out. The two of you just absolutely are like two little peas in a pod. Ah, I love that. Okay. I'm very excited for this pile. All right. Oh, just one. Oh, Righto. Okay. All right. Righto is the rune of journey and movement. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. So going back real quick to the people I was talking about who, if you are with your partner right now, you might be moving into a home or shared living situation. So this could be very literal, where it's like there is a move coming, there is a journey. And even not, it could be just that I'm looking at the dolphin here and it says, you know, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. And so it's been a long journey. You know, you and this other person have been through a lot, you know, but you're I love the eagle and the dolphin are together because I feel like they're both soaring in their own way. You know, one is physically flying and the one is jumping through the waves and happy. And if you are someone who's looking for a person, you know, it could be that this is the start of your journey. This is, and not necessarily, you don't necessarily have to be moving, although you could be, certainly. It could be, we'll get some cards to kind of clarify in a second, but I see, like, with the dolphin, that could be overseas. You know, it could be over a body of water or near water, near a beach. That could be something that maybe you're looking to move to, and that could be a new chapter, a new part of, you know, the life that you're building for yourself. And through that journey, you find your other person. You know, building a solid foundation here with our tower. Success with effort. Okay. All right. We're going to get one of our little wooden tokens real quick. I'm going to see what's going on with that. Yes. All right. So we have the moon token. Or the moon goddess token. And this is just, it not necessarily means a gender, but just a feminine energy. And this could be you or your person. It's also with the triple goddess symbol here. It's the 2 crescent moons with the full moon. Let me see if I can get it. There it is. And it's kind of being held by this figure in white. And so I feel like you and your person are very blessed and very protected. And I find that so sweet. I love that. Okay, I'm just going to reach over and grab the Rider-Waite. We have our classic Rider-Waite deck. So with Harp, great happiness, I have the 7 of Wands. So whether or not you are with a partner right now, this is something that you have had to defend yourself. Like your outlook on what you feel is love and relationships and what that means to you is something you have had to defend. You know, but your happiness speaks for itself. This Harp, this great happiness, like despite all of these people you've had to defend yourself with or against, you know, the Harp is showing this great happiness, this beautiful music. And in the end, that's what matters. Your happiness matters. Not someone else's comfort. Your happiness. All right, dog barking. Advice from a friend. Oh, okay. The 5 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Can I get a clarifier for our 5 of Cups? The Lovers. You have to excuse the tape. And the tape was provided by my friend Butte Art, who has this beautiful little strawberry washi tape because YouTube does not like anybody's strawberry patches showing. Anyways. Okay, so this is, I'm getting the sense with the Lovers. Because the Lovers, again, people take it as a very literal meaning, but the Lovers ultimately means a choice. Oh, that's it. We have 5, 6, 7. I feel like maybe in the past, you've gotten what they felt was advice. But it was not very good advice. Or it was advice that was very bias towards a particular outlook on what relationships in their eyes and their perspective should be. And while it might have come from a place where they wanted to protect you or they were trying to look out for your best interests, ultimately it was not advice that was helpful to you at all. And some of you may have had to make the choice to walk away from that or to grieve that aspect of society of like, nope, I cannot deal with you anymore. This is not something I want. This is not something I want to even entertain. Like, no, this is not for me. But you ultimately made the choice for your own happiness to defend your position and say, you know what, I'm going to find my other person. Because this Lovers is about unity, about two forces coming together in harmony and making that choice to do so. So that is not an easy thing to do, because again, friends, family, complete strangers that you've just met, like, they think they're doing you a favor, and it's like, no, it's really not, trust me. So, like, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. All right. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Page of Swords. There's only one in this. Good Lord. So it's taken a lot of communication. And I feel like if this is someone, if you are someone with a partner or partners, it's something you're still working on, because the Page is still a very young energy. So it still could be something, and communication is always something we all have to work on. People change, people grow, and so as this happens, it's really important to keep those communications open and honest. And if you're someone who's looking for a partner, I feel like you've been honest with yourself. You know, you've been able to look inside yourself and be like, this is what makes me happy. This is what I want. And you could, and again, still be in the very early stages of working on that communication with yourself. And that is not an easy thing to do. So I commend everyone. It is not easy, especially in the society we live in, which is just inundated with a lot of romance and sex and sexuality and like all this stuff that it's just, for some of us, is just not, it's not a cup of tea. It's not for us. And it's okay to see through that and to talk to ourselves and be like, you know what, that's not for me. And that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm valid as a person, you know, who sees the intellect in someone, who sees the mind of someone. The Swords is very a mental suit. You see the mind of someone, and that's what draws you into them. You know, that's what you find stimulating, is that connection with someone through their mental or emotional or spiritual aspects. All right, so Dolphin. Pretty Dolphin. The Knight of Swords. Okay, we have a lot of mental energy, and I love that. So the Dolphin talks about financial change. I'm sorry. I was burping and read that incorrectly. My apologies. Financial gain. Usually coming from something you did in the past. So I don't feel like this is necessarily a financial gain. Although, if it is, that's amazing for you, and I love it. But this could be, you are gaining like clarity. I want to say mental clarity or mental maturity, emotional maturity from the groundwork that you have laid, from all the work you've done in the past. Yeah. And whether that was through your own work, through journaling, through, you know, your own spiritual path, or it was through therapy or counseling, you know, whatever it was, you're making some amazing progress. You really are. Like, that is awesome. Okay, I don't think I laid this out very well. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can maybe push these up a bit. You can see our harp, and we can do this. All right, try it this way. All right, Wishbone. A wish granted. Let's see you peeking out. Tower. Ooh, ooh. A big change. And I feel like with this mental work that you've been doing, this is a change that is like foundational change. Yeah, this was, not was, apologies. A wish granted. Because I know the Tower can be a scary card. I know I've gotten the Tower way too many times to not immediately be like, ugh, when I see it. But I feel like in this case, you've been working on yourself. You've been working on your outlook, you know, not just on your external world, but on your internal world too. And that has shaped a new foundation for you. A much more solid foundation that you can stand on. You know, where your wishes can be granted. Because a lot of times, we have to work on ourselves before, you know, we can pursue a relationship with another person, a partnership with another person. You know, or just, it can also be, if that's, partnership's also not your thing, it just be your partnership with yourself. You know, having a solid foundation in which you love yourself completely is amazing, is absolutely amazing. And, you know, whether you're looking for another person as like your platonic life partner or not, I think it's an amazing place to move through life from a position of self-love. 100%. Oh, and we have the Tower right here. Solid foundation, success with effort. Yes, you are building something amazing. You are building something solid and real. And okay, I don't know if I can swear on YouTube, but I love that. I'm trying to grow the channel and not get canceled. So, all right. Ooh, I saw you pop out. There we go. 8 of Wands. Ooh, okay. So if you're someone who is looking for a partner, I think as your journey starts with Rido here, things are going to move quickly. Things once you have these things, this foundation in place, and that doesn't mean everything's perfect. That just means like, I know where I stand. And you can build from there, and you can grow from there. And whether it's growth in yourself or growth with another person, you know, that's yes. Yes, absolutely. And you'll find that things can move, I feel like smoothly. And not necessarily quickly, but I feel like smoothly. Like these staves are kind of gliding through the air quickly, but also just in that nice smooth arc. Like you're gonna get there. You're gonna build on this foundation that you have, and it's gonna be wonderful. Wow, pile one. Wow. Okay. Let's get. Oh, I see these 3. So I'm just looking for any parting messages, affirmations, advice, anything. The card Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Queens, again, is not about gender. It's more of an energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is an earth suit, or coins. So this is a very kind of earthy, grounded energy. Comfortable. You're comfortable in yourself. You're comfortable in your own skin. A lot of coins. Okay. 2 of coins and the 4 of cups. If you're someone with a partner, again, with these changes, triumph over obstacles, the things you have laid down in the past that are kind of coming to fruition, that are growing, this foundation you're laying, there's been some bumpy seas. We have some waves fluctuating here in the background. And it's been some juggling, some balance, for sure. I feel between figuring out kind of the emotional and the physical aspect. And again, I'm not talking about physical as in physical intimacy, but, you know, your physical world, you know, your physical surroundings. Which could go back again to like the home we were talking about. If this is someone maybe you're sharing a living space with, or you're about to, or you're thinking about it, you know, there could be a lot of just logistics to juggle and a lot of communication that needs to happen with that. And if you're looking for a partner, there could be a sense of, on this journey that you're taking, this foundation that you're building, that you also need to have maybe, it could be a conversation with yourself. There could be just, sometimes you need to make sure that you're listening to yourself, taking care of yourself, all parts of yourself. The emotional aspect of yourself, not just like your physical body, but just your emotional body, your spiritual body, your mental body. You know, make sure that all of those are healthy, and whatever that looks like for you. And we have the Four of Cups, which I really love for my Ace arrows, because it's like, oh, sorry, I had an alarm go off. Because it's just a reminder that I feel like society and, yeah, society in general can sometimes be a little pushy. It can be a lot. It can be overwhelming in, like, the idea that physical intimacy is the only kind of partnership that people can have to have fulfilling relationships. And that's not true. This person here is very satisfied with the 3 cups they have in front of them. They're like, no, I don't need that. I'm good. You know, this could be the physical aspect that we're talking about, but these 3 is the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. And they're like, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. It's all good here. So, wow, pile 1. I love this. So if this resonated with you, shoot, put a little owl. Put a little owl in the comments, or just let me know if you would like more reads for partnerships, relationships, love for Ace Aro. And yes, okay, so the 6 of Cups at the bottom. The 6 of Cups is about innocence. It's about just, you know, the exchange of emotional intimacy without, you know, the demand of anything in return. It's just a gift. It's just a sweet, innocent gift, a sweet, innocent exchange between 2 people, you know, but it's very loving. It's very fulfilling. All of these cups have little flowers in them, all of them, you know, and this exchange between, you know, these 2 figures is just, it's just that, it's just sweet. So yeah, I love that. Love this for you. Okay, so I'm very excited. So yes, please tell me in the comments if this resonated, if you want to see something like this again. I'm very curious. I really enjoy doing these reads. I would love to hear feedback. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Share with people. Also, happy Pride for everybody. Really appreciate it. We're going to have links in the description, again, with our little notepad from our friend with the washi tape. And I also have a store. I'm an illustrator, so I have stickers and keychains and art prints and all of that. Those links will be in the description as well. So thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. So if you chose this little stone turtle, this is your read. This is your pile. So your card is also refinement. Number 42. We have Scorpio here, and this symbol for air, and a Moron pestle or medicine looks like. So let's get, oh, all right, got one. This is Anzus. I always get this and Fehu mixed up, but this is Anzus. So this is the rune of leadership, but also like signs and synchronicities. Yeah, if you're ever interested in runes, there is an amazing tarot reader here on YouTube. I'm trying to remember their channel name. The Weekly Moon? Wait. Oh, why is it always when I need to remember a name, I cannot remember them? I'm going to link them in the description. Moon Magic Weekly Tarot? I cannot believe I'm blanking on it right now. But anyways, I really love how they've kind of, I don't want to say simplified, but like refined. There it is. The runes down into some really wonderful kind of key phrases. And I love that Signs and Synchronicities is for this one. So, all right. That was for me. Ooh, okay. So this is the little token that I painted. That's this little ram kind of climbing downward. It's usually like supposed to be climbing up, but I like to see where this one lands. So I feel like this one's going down. All right. So I explained a little bit more in pile 1 what I mean when I say I'm reading like love and relationships for Ace or Aro peoples. I'm reading in the capacity that love and relationships and partnerships between people don't have to be sexual or physical in nature. There can be emotional and mental intimacy between people that is just as fulfilling and like wonderful, that that is absolutely valid. And it's unfortunate that a lot of that tends to get erased or brushed aside, especially in mainstream media. So I just felt, especially because it is Pride Month, happy Pride, I want to do something special for our Ace and Aro friends. So and also as someone who is in the Ace spectrum myself, I am more of a kind of gray demi person. Ace is a umbrella term, and there's lots of kind of categories, you could call them, that people identify with that lands under that umbrella, and some people just say Ace or Aro as like a general, not for me. Like the physical intimacy thing is just not for me. So yeah, it's I always have a little trouble explaining it sometimes, but I will do my best. And yeah, so this read is going to be in that nature, and if that's not for you, that is absolutely fine. There are some amazing tarot readers here that do awesome love reads, and I do plan to do love reads that do talk about a physical intimacy in the future, but I kind of wanted to do one that's specifically geared towards my Ace and Aro siblings, so that's what we're gonna do today. All right, I'm gonna kind of put you. Where are we gonna put you? Where are we gonna put you? I love our little turtle. So it could be, before we pick some of our tea leaves. Oh, all right. You want to hang out there? Sure. With signs and synchronicities, if you are looking for a partner, there could be some messages in here that are like, hey, heads up. Someone is coming towards you. If you're with a partner, if you have a partner, or partners is fine. This could be like you're in a period of your relationship that, it could have started out as one thing, and it's a refinement. I think of like it's almost streamlined. Like you've gotten to the point where you're comfortable with this person, like you can finish each other's sentences. It's just, you're just in sync in that capacity. And I love that our little climbing token came here in this almost downward position, because it feels like if you were going through a period that felt very challenging, you're now over that peak. you're starting on to come down on the other side, if you will. All right, let's get some tea leaves and see what else. Oh, okay, that is. They're like trying to fly out, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. We got a month of the year. Don't have too many. Don't have too many of those. Need to finish my thought. This deck is 200 cards. Only 12 of them are months of the year. And then there's another 12 with the astral houses. So it's not very common. There, I think that's good. To get a purple card, which is month of the years, or a green card, which is one of these. Let's see, astral house. So, ooh, we got month of the year. What do we have going on here? Let's see. July. Ooh, okay. When this read goes up, it's going to be July. Oh, I'm sorry, it's going to be June. July is the next month. I know my year month things is fun. So when this goes up, it could be that something significant is happening this next month in July. Or if you're looking at this in the future, because this will be a timeless read, it could be the following month from where you are. So yeah, we're going to put this one to the little side. I feel like he's over there. All right, got it. Flowers, happiness. Yes, let's go. Bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Ooh. That's really interesting. Okay, now, I'm not sure yet, but I just new job or raise. In pile 1, they got a card about kind of like financial gain. And also there was a significance with like a key and a home and stuff. So if you were drawn at all to pile 1, you might want to check that out if that's something you might vibe with. If not, it's okay. The moon, changes in your life. Ooh, okay. This could be definitely relating to getting over the challenges, whatever you've been working through, going through. I just saw the number 42, which adds up to 6, which is June. So that, yes, June, July, something. Anyways, I get distracted easily. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right, all right. So before we get into our tarot cards, if you're someone who's looking for a partner or partners, this could be a time where you're in a time of transition or trial and you're coming out the other side, or you have come out the other side. And now is the time to kind of see the changes in your life, see how far you've come, and go out and have some fun. It could be that you are meeting your other person. We'll get some cards, but yeah, maybe this next month in July, the summer, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, July would be winter. But going out, having some fun, maybe engaging in some social activities, could not only bring yourself happiness, because if partnership is not something you're looking for and it's more of a partnership with yourself, we talked a lot about this in pile 1 as well. So it could be like a partnership with yourself, you know, a love for yourself, that you are happy and content with yourself. That is also valid. You know, that can also be part of that partnership, if you will. You know, that you find that maybe you're more comfortable with it. Something important. Yeah, so a lot of stuff happening. And if you do have a partner or partners, and this is a time, again, where, you know, whether or not you have partners, whether or not you're looking for a relationship or have a relationship, you've been working on yourself. You've been working on refining yourself to move forward in a place of happiness, to move forward in a place of love and self-love. And with the turtle, our little turtle here, I'm getting the feel of like slow and steady. Like maybe it's taking you a long time to climb up that mountain, but slow and steady has won the race. And you are now, you know, getting over that challenging period. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay, that also came out in pile 1. All right, so, okay, sorry. I'm focusing on, like, no, get your other cards. Oh, here we go. King of Swords. I love all the sword cards we've been getting. We're getting all the good ones, too. And the Page of Coins. Okay. Yeah, you've led the charge to kind of forge your own way to happiness. And the changes in your life, you know, you are very solid in where you're sitting. You know who you are. Like, I get that with our sword suit here. It's just like mentally, you know who you are. And maybe you've had to turn away from people or situations who were not understanding, and again, forge your own path forward. And that's okay. And that could also be part of the challenge that you've been coming out of. That you are now on the other side. You know, you're climbing down the great mountain, if you will. And I just saw we also have, yeah, we have an air suit here. Nice. You're coming out the other side. And the path that you are forging ahead, you know, is one... It's changes for your life, but it's changes for the better with our flowers here. And it's important. The bag here is talking about something important, such as a new job or a raise. And I don't think in this particular case it's like financial, although if it is, that's amazing. Both you and both pile 1 and pile 2 both had this kind of like, I don't think it could be a job or a raise or financial gain, but if it is, awesome. So maybe pile 1 and pile 2, no matter what, you're doing better financially, or you're about to come into capacity that is financially better. And whether that is with yourself or whether that's through a partnership with another person, and both of you are helping out and supporting each other, you know, financially. And that can be, you know, getting a place together, filing, you know, I don't know the specific paperwork, but whatever you'd have to file papers to be like, I live with this person and legally we should be able to, like, for tax breaks and such, be considered married, or if that's something that you're looking at, however you go about it. And if you're looking for a partnership, if you're looking for your other person, sorry, brain skipped a beat. If you're looking for your other person, it could really come out of these big changes that you've made. You know, and because you've found and forged your own path to happiness, you know, that to your other person, whether you're with them now or you're looking for them, you haven't met them yet, that is something they find very attractive, because they are attracted to your strength of mind, you know, your strength of character, your strength of will to be able to walk away, you know, for your betterment. And the Page of Pentacles, pages are very young energies. And because we were talking about something like a new, perhaps financial situation or joint situation between you and another person or persons, you know, this could be a time where y'all get to go out and have a little fun together. You know, do something that you both enjoy. If this is if you have, you're in a partnership. And if not, and if you're by yourself, but maybe you're looking, it could be a time to go find what you love to do, or what you used to love to do, and you can find it again. You're like, you know what, I used to love going to the aquarium. You know what, I'm gonna go to the aquarium. Just as an example. You know, I'm just gonna go there by myself and just, you know, have a good time. Take a sketchbook, take photos, just, you know, go to the interactive areas, you know, go buy myself a whale shark plushie, you know, whatever it is. Having fun by yourself. And whether it's, and you're not necessarily looking for another person, or it's just you're having, that other person is just you, you know, because sometimes it's, you're not into that. Like, it's like, you know what, I don't need another person in my life to be happy. And that's valid, and that's perfectly fine. So yeah, it could be just going out and having a good time with you or friends, you know, or whoever is in your family, your soul family, or your chosen family. Going out having some fun. So I'm getting the sense of this just kind of, you're on the other side of some challenges, or you're about to come out of these challenges on the other side much stronger. So July or the following month, whichever, again, if you're listening to this in the future or watching, I don't know. I'm getting a very kind of chill energy, just not quite relief, but just like you've come out of a long marathon and you're just ready to just relax. And again, I'm getting with the turtles. So maybe turtles. I was talking about the aquarium and just thought of signs and synchronicities. So maybe going to an aquarium, hang out with some sea turtles. I don't know. Yeah, just go hang out with our turtles. Say hi. I love turtles. All right. Have anything to add to that? Would like to... Ooh, okay. Really? Okay. The tower came out in pile 1 too, so I don't know what this is about. Let's say. The Queen of Wands. Ooh, excuse me. Spirit's talking. All right. A lot of court cards. Yeah. So the people in your circle are very important to you. And whether or not one of those people or persons, multiple peoples, are a part of your relationship or not, or you're part of a very intimate friend group, yeah, no, I'm seeing all these court cards, and it feels so balanced. And whether this is the group that you have now or you are searching for that group, you're going to come into it, and it's going to come from a place of a new foundation, because you have walked away from some pretty heavy stuff, and breaking things down sometimes to their bare bones, to the root, to the source, and building back up can be very difficult, very hard, but very rewarding in the end. And again, we have this little, I love our little climbing guy. But I feel like this is something you have already done, or in the process, again, like going through, and you are about to kind of come to the other side, so you're walking down the mountain now instead of going up. And doing that inner work, doing that inner healing, it's a lot. It's heavy. But it feels like you have some amazing support, not only from like the physical people in your circle, but also like your spiritual circle. Perhaps ancestors or guides, or, you know, entities that are kind of with you and watching over you. I'm also getting the sense with happiness and flowers, like, you know, your passion, because the flowers, we have the sunflower here. Ah, I love that. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, but doing stuff out in nature, like, again, we were talking about the aquarium, and just so maybe just getting out in nature, going for a hike, if that is available to you, if that's something that you like to do or you have access to, you know, or watching a nature documentary, you know, with your group of people. Okay, sorry, get some more. The Four of Swords, a lot of swords cards. Changes in your life. Yeah, now is a time you're moving into a period of recharge. You're moving into a period where you have, I'm getting this, I don't, for some reason the phrase moved mountains came to mind. That might be just for some of you, but just this idea that, you know, you've moved into your King of Swords. And again, kings and queens, and these are just energies, they're not genders. So moving into a place where you can start to recuperate from that long, very difficult mental journey. Coming out the other side, you know, whether it's you had to walk away from people or a situation, you had to rebuild. You know, the tower is about breaking down things to their foundations, because the foundation itself was not good. And that can be not just societal's foundation of society's expectations of what relationships between people are supposed to be in order to be fulfilling, is very narrow. So having to unpack that and having to unlearn a lot of the toxic mindset around, like, this is the only way a relationship is supposed to be, this is the only way you can be fulfilled, or, you know, this is the only way love can look like whatever it was. You know, it can be a long, hard journey to do that. It can be very difficult. So you have moved these big, again, we have the moon here with changes. A lot of changes have happened. So you can rest now and recharge, because it's time to go out and have some fun with our grapes. All right, so what else do we have here for our page? The Magician, yes. Yes. You are coming into your power. You know, you are coming into, you have all of the elements at your disposal. You're going from this Page of Pentacles energy, which is this kind of new, I don't want to say it's not naive, but it's just new to the world. You have a new outlook on things. And again, it's coins, so we're talking about in a physical sense, whether it's with other people, whether it's with yourself, in your physical world, you have a new outlook. And the Magician is saying, like, I love that theirs are both yellow. Like, I feel like these just match up so well. You have that power. Time to go out and have some fun. Yeah. Time to, like, reap the rewards of your hard work. And if you are with someone, you know, or someone's, like, people, more than one, you know, this could be a time where all of you just take some time to celebrate how far you've come. Take some time to celebrate your accomplishments with each other. And if you are looking for someone, if you're single and looking for someone, this is a time to celebrate you. And if you're not looking for someone, it's also time to celebrate you. And if you are with someone, it is time to celebrate you. Celebrate you. Celebrate, you know, this wonderful new world that you've built for yourself, this refinement, you know. And I love that there was this kind of mortar and pestle down here, this idea of medicine, of healing. And we have Scorpio here, the sign for Scorpio, which is October, November. Okay, so I don't know, that just, there could be someone, either yourself or someone else, who maybe has Scorpio rising. Again, I love that we have July. Take timing with a grain of salt. Timing is always tricky with tarot or with reads in general. Okay, so do we have any parting advice, affirmations, confirmations, anything? Okay, I see you. All right, let's put you there. Anybody else? This one? Oh. Okay, ooh, we got 4. All right, we have another 4. That worked out strangely well. The 9 of Cups. Yeah. This is what you have been working towards. In a way, this is what you have wished for. This scenario. You know, what you have built, that's what you've been working towards. And whether you are there or you are about to reach there, or that is your goal that you are moving to, you can do this. You can absolutely, the Magician here is like, you have that power, 100%. The Seven of Coins. So taking a step back and looking at the big picture. And this is coins. And again, this is right under bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So there could be something maybe that you're very passionate about. Because again, we had the Queen of Wands. You know, that could be the thing that you are finding, that partnership. It could be a partnership maybe in a career or a pastime. I don't want to say hobby, but like a pastime or something, or it could be a hobby. I don't know. That is very important to you. And that is something that you find emotionally fulfilling. And, you know, it's just like that you're like, yeah, no, that is the thing that fills my cup, that motivates me, that I have this drive and passion for, whatever it is. That could be very important, you know, and that could be something that you or a partner or partners are celebrating right now. Yeah, changes in your life. You deserve a good rest, because this has been a long haul of defending yourself and your choices and what is you. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this. Oh, 2 sevens back to back. That's awesome. So maybe repeating sevens might be a thing for you. I don't know. But yeah, you do deserve a rest and some downtime. After and it is difficult having to constantly defend yourself, because society still has this grip on what relationships are supposed to be, what love is supposed to be like, what is, you know, and it tends to be a very obsessively focused on physical intimacy, and there can be emotional intimacy, mental, like you can be attracted to someone's mind and that's it, and that's fine and that's valid. But unfortunately, because a lot of that is not focused on, it's swept away or erased in a lot of popular media. That can be something we have to constantly defend of like, you know, we are still valid human beings. Even if our outlook or version of love may not look the same as everybody else's, or as a portion of the population that, you know, fits in that category, that doesn't mean these other categories don't exist. These other umbrellas don't exist. Ace Aro is very, very valid. And we can have loving and fulfilling relationships with other people and be very happy. That's just, yep. Okay, that's my TED Talk anyways. And the Chariot. Yes. So pardon the tape, but YouTube doesn't like anybody's strawberry patch showing. So I have strawberry washi tape from, again, my friend Butte Art. So their link to their washi tape and all of their really cute stationery is going to be in the description. But so, yeah, we have the Magician and the Chariot. Just, yeah, you got this. You are moving forward. Maybe a steady, maybe slow, but it's a steady pace. And you're starting to climb down that mountain. You got this. You got this. So looking, and again, like, I feel like maybe the sevens, you have 3 sevens. I just saw that. You have 7, 7, 7. Signs and synchronicity. So sevens might be a thing. If you see repeating sevens places, it might just be the universe being like, giving you a thumbs up. Like, hey, you got this. You're doing great. And July, 7. That's a 7. So yeah, something may be happening, very significant for you may be happening in July. A partnership, could be another person, and with our bag of like a job or a raise, it could be something in a job or what your passion is in life. what you feel driven to do. You know, what fills your cup? What is your wish card? You know, this is all about, this is a big wish card. And in the meantime, celebrate you. Celebrate how far you have come, the amazing person that you are, and go out and treat yourself as much as you are able to, whether it's just watch a nature documentary, because again, we had the flowers and the birds, the our little turtle here, you know, or if there's an aquarium nearby and that's something you do and that's something you like to do that. You never know. You never know. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. I think this is your read. I really love this for you. Pile 2, you all have great energy. Just super chill. Just very chill right now. So, and this, wow, okay. So, yeah, I feel like some of you might either be coming in from pile 2 or maybe we're interested in pile 2 because there's a lot of repeats here happening. And this was interesting because I think this was one of the last cards we got in pile 1 as well. And so the idea is that, I'm trying to remember exactly what I said, but the idea of this person is perfectly happy where they are, even when it feels like society is constantly trying to be like, but you need this, but you need this, but you need this. You're like, no, I'm happy with this emotional, mental, and spiritual aspect of my relationship with other people and myself, and I'm good. I don't need this physical thing. I'm fine. No thanks. Not for me. So it was some, I think I was a little more articulate in pile 1. I don't know. You'll have to watch it and tell me. So if you enjoyed this pile, leave me a little turtle emoji. Just so I know, there's a little turtle here. And also, if you liked it, please like and subscribe. I have to do all the housekeeping things. And also share. Feel free to share. We're a tiny channel. We're trying to grow. I just want to bring... this is part of my passion. This is part of my Queen of Wands. I like doing this. Yeah, because life can be a lot, and sometimes it's nice to have someone or a higher power come in and be like, you know what? You're doing great. High five. High five, thumbs up. You're doing great. Keep going. You got this. Like, sometimes that can be so affirming. Like, just being like, you know what? Yeah, I got this. Yeah, you know what? I do have this. I'm gonna go out and have some fun. I'm gonna go out and get myself a nice little bowl of pho or something. It's one of my comfort foods. I love pho. But like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Feel free to share. Also, I'll have the links in the description with both my friends' little stationery pads, and I'm also an artist, so I have a shop with keychains and stickers and art prints. I'm trying to burp again. Good Lord. And we'll have all of that in the description. So thank you so much for hanging out and letting me read for you. And I will see you next time. Happy Pride, everybody. Much love.